Hey everyone, it's Sandy Colwell and welcome to episode 8 of Quilt Cabana Corner. Today I'm coming to you from my living room because I'm preparing to have my students over for an open sew day, and I thought I would show you what that looks like in my home in case you are local and you would like to join us someday. And I also want to show you my favorite quilting tool. The title of this video is Go Big, and you might be surprised at what my favorite quilting tool is. So I'm going to turn the camera off of me into my living room, and I'll just give you a little tour of what open sew looks like here at my house. So let's turn this. There we go. Okay, so this is my living room, and we have one cutting station right here where people will cut their fabric. And then over here, I will be working at this little table. And my project for today is going to be orange peel in blue and white. So I'm working on getting the fusible on the backs of those. I'm sorry if the camera's not steady. I've had 2 cups of coffee this morning, so you know how it is. Good thing I'm not a surgeon, right? Okay, so over here is one pressing station, and over in my dining room is another pressing station. We also have my dining room table, which we can spill onto if we need to lay our quilts out, and also if anybody really wants to spread out in there and put some borders on or something like that. So it's just a small group of us today, so we'll be mostly at this table right here. When we have a bigger group, we bring in another table, and we have lots of power strips and extension cords. And we have a little thread snip bag on the table and some tissues and some goodies, which I'll put out in a few minutes. And then over here we have another cutting station and a coffee station, which is pretty important. And over here in my kitchen, we will be having our snacks because quilters need some sustenance to get through a good bunch of hours sewing. So the reason why that I do the open sew is so that we have a chance to come together, all of my students, and catch up with one another. The classes that I offer are actually private, so we're not generally quilting with each other unless we do an open sew day or a workshop here at the house. So it's a nice time to catch up and build our community together. And also I'm always available if anyone has questions on their quilts. So over here, I'm focusing on this big board because this happens to be my favorite quilting tool. This is the big board that I ordered from Nancy's Notions, and I got it a few years ago, and I cannot live or quilt without this thing. So it fits right over your regular ironing board. I'm gonna go low so you can see. It just fits right on top of it. It's sturdy. Don't mind the dirty cover. It's seen a lot of applique and fusibles here, but it has this nice canvas covering and a layer of batting, and then it's just plywood. So really, if you are handy or your hubs is handy, you could make one of these yourself. I want to say I probably paid about maybe $120 for mine, but it has been worth every penny, especially if you're doing fusible applique. You can really spread things out. You know, a regular ironing board is just too tiny for some things like pressing backing and those types of jobs. You really need something bigger. And what we ended up doing was grabbing a second ironing board, which is what we use for when we're ironing our clothes. That way I never have to lift the heavy board off of the ironing board just to, you know, iron a shirt. But who's ironing shirts anyway? Aren't we all just ironing fabric? So that's it. That is my favorite. Hi Stephanie, hope you're feeling better. This is my favorite tool, and I know it is kind of weird because it's not really a tool, but I think that you can also get these with a cutting board feature to it. So you just maybe just lay a huge cutting board over it, and that actually would be pretty ideal too. I wouldn't mind getting that. So anyways, I am super looking forward to open sew here at the house today. We're going from 9 to 1. We're gonna sew up a storm. We're gonna have our snacks, and we're just gonna basically stitch and be merry. So that's it for today. It's a short one because I've got to get going and get the food out, and I hope to see you all later. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.